Hi and welcome back to Learn Music Theory for ABRSM Grades 1 and 2. We have just taken a look at the rests and rhythm composition presentation, and now we're going to try to write some of those again. So what I'm going to do is once again create a music piece and add a blank staff. And I'm going to this time use 4/4. Last time was 3/4, this time 4/4, just for a change. Still sticking with C major, of course. Then I'm going to zoom in here, and now we have our music piece. Throughout this music piece, I'm not going to change the speed. Remember, in the previous music video, we looked at how we could change the speed at which our piece was playing. I'm not going to do that this time. We're simply going to write a couple bars of a rhythm. This, as I said, is going to be in the grade 1 exam and is certainly expected from you from the syllabus. So we have 2 bars, we can write a rhythm in it, we can start with any note we want. So for example, I'm going to start with an F. And then we can get that F, move on to, for example, an A. And now this is 2 crotchets. 1 crotchet is 3 crotchets. We've got 1 left to fill the 4/4. And I'm going to put it at the G. And then I'm going to put another one at E at the beginning of the following bar. And then I'm going to put another one at F. And finally, another minim at C. And that's going to sound not too great, but if I do that, it will sound a lot better. So let's play that and see what it sounds like. So here I've cheated a bit and I haven't used 2 bars. I've used 2.5 bars, but that's fine. In your test and in grade 2, in grade 1, you're not expected to use more than 2 bars. And you're not expected to make the music sound good. So this would be absolutely valid for your test. And now we can delete it and try something else. So this time I'm going to start with, for example, one of these notes. A semi-breve. That takes the whole bar, and now we only have 1 more bar to worry about. I'm going to put an E. This was a G. This time as an E, an F, and a C. And that's also a perfectly valid rhythm. Of course, if you want higher marks, making it a bit more complex than this is probably beneficial. And also remember that, as we have seen in the previous video, we can also change some of these for rests, like so. Or we can change any other one for a rest. Do notice that if you just have too many rests, it stops being sort of music and it's just a couple notes surrounded by rests, and you don't want to do that. So having a rest is fine. Having too many rests makes it not sound like music, just like random notes, and you don't want that. So that's that. Remember that in a 4/4 we can only fit 4 crotchets. Don't try to fit any more than that if you're writing your music on a paper. If you're writing it on this piece of software, it will itself prevent you from writing too many notes. However, in your test you will be expected to write it on paper, so trying that might also be a good idea. Alright, so in the next video, we're going to start actually looking at how the notes relate to one another and how we can start counting notes and a bit more advanced and a bit more interesting stuff that is going to come in the last couple of videos for the grade 1 section. So we're just about to finish the whole of grade 1 in right under an hour and a half. So I'll see you in the next video.